BLOX Fruits, an anime RPG on Roblox. Or should I say the biggest anime game to have touched Roblox? Games on Roblox gained popularity for about a couple months at most, and that is because of the amount of ways people can outsource content via Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok primarily. And once people see and understand, hey, this game is hot, about a week to a month later, the game will dry up. But this isn't all Roblox games. But most, especially when it comes to the anime side of things, where a good game will release and then it's not well taken care of by the community and the devs, or the game is good, the player base is good, but the bugs will ruin the player's experience. And while this isn't the case every time, it is a reason they will eventually fall off. But does this also mean people who follow the bigger channels decide on if they play the game or not? This isn't right or wrong. Let me say this now. No, I'm not in the big picture or in any way in the anime or Roblox community as of now, but I will say I have played a considerable amount of the higher played anime games on Roblox, so I have the experience. While yes, I have played many anime games on Roblox, I've played BLOX Fruits the most and I've had time to learn the ins and outs of the game. In the past 3 years, BLOX Fruits has done two things very well. Reason one on why BLOX Fruit is doing really good as of now. It attracted an audience in a way some games haven't by using its simplicity. It also entertains people by giving a variety of playstyles, melee, guns, swords, and of course, BLOX Fruits, as well as many races that can be used: human, fish, sky, mink, ghoul, and cyborg, with each having its own perks and abilities which correspond to the upgrade paths you take. Even though the game is simple, being too simple will also hurt the game, down to its very animations: walking, running, sword, and fighting animations, while others tend to go for a more stylized movement to get a small boost in the player base because it has a different feel. As most people know, BLOX Fruits wasn't supposed to be a big game, but something they should add and incorporate is a small storyline system for the players who are max level to give them secret bonuses that give equip items or weapons. This would entice a big portion of the player base to figure out what the new item or items do. But with the addition to the leopard fruit, that won't happen just yet. I also believe some C3 expansions could also be a good idea with the new side quests to go along with the storyline. May that be helping Luffy find food, Sanji getting some ingredients to cook with, or even snatching some quick cash with the chest around the map for Nami. What do you, the viewer and player, think BLOX Fruit should add next to its game? I don't think BLOX Fruits is a bad game, I just believe it should add a little more. All in all, I still believe people should honestly give this game a try. It's a good game, but bandit beating isn't for everyone, me included. While there are other games that get less attention that honestly deserve more, YBA, AUT, and ABA. I even chatted with Sly Kage for a brief moment, and he said Troublesome Battlegrounds is another game that deserves more love. Even though some of these games aren't fully corrected and mastered, I believe once the bugs from each of these games are fixed, that more people will start to shine a light towards them. To me, as a player, the BLOX Fruits experience as a whole is honestly all over the place. Sad to say, but it's kinda true. Starting off on the starter island, the game really doesn't give you a general clue on what you're supposed to do. You spawn in and you get a sword from a shop that you will slowly use over time, build the level, but will probably never use again. Even though it's a given for some people who watch YouTubers who have played this game or seen it elsewhere has a concept. But as a fresh beginner, no knowledge at all, there is no new friendly way to get yourself around. While yes, at the island there is a big exclamation mark telling you, hey, I'm a quest. What are most people here to do? Play a game closely related to One Piece, meaning they want a fruit, not a quest. I know many can relate when you hear a One Piece game, you immediately think of, I want a fruit, I want to hop into action, or is that just me? Now that we've gotten past that, it's now time to talk about the players you will encounter during your time playing. Yes, and I mean those type of people who sit around and kill any and everybody they see. Even if you are new to the game, level protection can only go so far. Once you hit level 20, it's fair game. Yes, this isn't the worst thing you can get, but I've seen people who want to give to their following but can't because of trolls who ruin it for everyone. This forces them to make a private lobby that not everyone has an opportunity to join as they was before. And last but not least, the one thing that pulled me away and countless other people is that it's heavily dominated by grinding. Not many people are willing to play a game that requires too much grinding time. There are also people who will play the game for the grind and do RPs, but the vast majority of players are there for PvP. Myself and many others included, as most people know, while you're a low level, you will always be at a disadvantage in PvP side of things. But if you wanted to go fight other people, but you don't grind, you lose 100% of the time. But wait, if the game is mostly grinding, how does BLOX Fruit continue to grow and retain its player base? Oh wait, before we get too far, the second thing BLOX Fruit did really good is relevancy in today's anime community. While some might know, people outside the Roblox community have been wanting a One Piece game, and what has Roblox done? Made a game that might have filled the gap. While the show updates and progresses, so will the game. There has been times where the updates have been late or delayed for many reasons, but as a player, it kind of throws me away from it if they give you an update date and the update isn't there. But if this is the case, how is the game still so promising that so many players always go back to it after a new update? Will BLOX Fruits eventually fall, or will it continue to grow?